Hey everyone, this is BremSter. I'm aware there's always a bit of a lag at the start of the stream because I hit the go live button and then it says you are live, but when it says you are live, it's actually like there's a few second lag between it. So sorry about that, everyone. If you think, oh, what's going on? Because you don't get to really edit that. And this is why some streamers will have sort of, when they hit go live, they're broadcasting like a movie or something, and then they can switch over to their transition live and it's all nice and clean and everything. But I'm just here to play games. So anyway, let's continue my journey through Night City and try and remember where I'm up to. I love the way they do this with the fact that now that I've killed Kurt Hansen, it doesn't do the Kurt Hansen thing. That is so cool. Um, do I want to do an NCPD thing in the area? Pardon me. It's not that far away. Let's go do that. Wow, it's hay fever season here in Melbourne, and some days are worse than others. And that must be absolutely terrible through the microphone, and I'm aware of that. But it is what it is. But welcome back to Night City. I've actually been in front of the camera a fair bit today, I just haven't been streaming video games. Why is it saying that the game is getting no data? It was... YouTube was telling me that it was receiving no data, but I could actually see that it was receiving data, so I don't know what's going on there. It's saying excellent connection now, so I haven't done anything in game, so if the stream has been broken up until now, well, I can tell you right now that I haven't done anything yet. I've travelled to where there's an NCPD thing going on. See, this is what I want to be able to do. Ping people.
Thank you.
They're having a conversation. Let's see what happens.
So what? You're fucked, boy.
He fell over the other guy. I've never seen that before. This guy's got an Achilles heel.
Да я тебя с потрохами сожру, падла!
He had an Achilles heel. Haha, that was cool. So there's banging at the... Oh my lord. Mum, I need help. I think I've been kidnapped. Mum, please help me. What, Tracy, sweetheart, where are you? I don't know. I was at a party at Rachel's. I don't remember after that. I think I'm on a ship. I called the police, Trace. They're looking for you. I love you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so glad I blew those guys away. I'm just really sad I didn't have the opportunity in this game to tie them to a chair and take at them with razor blades. That is terrible. We're in NC, finally sending my people. No worries, give us a minute, getting the merch ready to hand over. What do you need these tired, unwashed messes for anyway? Oh my god. I mean, they've just been here for a week in these containers, not so fresh. Who the fuck asked for your opinion? Just saying is all. Any more unsolicited advice you want to share? I'm really sorry, whatever for. Look, I don't want any trouble. We're here waiting for your people, okay? Chum, I'm just messing with you, chill. Sending our tunes your way. I want to know who you were working... So who were you working with? Oh man, I'm angry now. Can I get down there? To that vehicle? I don't think I can. I think jumping that fence would be problematic. Like I could do it. That is so terrible. Like I could jump down there, but I'm pretty certain I would be dead. I think I've just... There you go. I made it down. No! I hate these ones.
V, I got another moving target. Help it off the beaten path and right into my arms.
So it's up higher. And I'm in combat already? So, he got away. What? So I want to see how this is possible. Because in order to get to the vehicle, I had to take that corner. And into the time it took me to take that corner, he got away. And
Back in the game.
I can't drive yet.
Got a vehicle to track down. Something interesting in the back, too.
I can't drive yet. Thing is, it's moving away from me. Failed. Because the vehicle is already moving away from you, you automatically fail this mission. I'm not going to start it. That's a broken vehicle mission. Bugs happen, but whoever designed that one and tested it did not, because that vehicle is slow. Whoever designed this mission and tested it, yeah, no, it's just broken. Should have known better. It being broken is not good. So what are the main missions I can do? Meet Hanako and Embers? No. Meet with the Netrunner, meet with Mr. Hands. Let's do the hunt. The hunt is a freaky quest. Why is it not tracking? So yeah, taking that corner at the maximum speed of the vehicle was not fast enough to get, well, that I could anyway.
NCPD!
Oh, for fuck's
All units
sake.
in the area. Disorderly conduct reported in Watson.
And I'd said when they introduced this mechanic of heat
Because I like you.
that I thought it was going to be basically the worst mechanic in the game. And I've basically been proven right. Like this police heat mechanic,
Suspect's vehicle has been located.
these
Details
vehicle
have been sent.
chases and the police heat mechanic are terrible. They are badly designed, badly thought out.
All units be advised. Suspect remains in the vicinity.
And they force people to reload games rather than being able to immerse. You can't just immerse
All units
into
in
your
the
game.
area, order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
Whereas previously, hey Eric, whereas previously you would be able to just ride around the city and enjoy riding around the city for the experience of riding around the city. And if something like that happened, it was like, that was a bit silly. Now it's just stressful. Because you may have to reload your game or spend a significant chunk of game time not trying to get to your destination but avoiding the NCPD. So having two really annoying things starting the whole session off was like, that doesn't feel good. A broken vehicle quest followed by the NCPD heat mechanic, which I hate it. I wish there was an option to turn it off or to reduce it so that it wasn't as easy to trigger by just being in a minor auto collision or having a car come out of a side street and hit you, and all of a sudden the police hate you. Not the car that hit you, but you.
Ah, the nerve. Ugh. There's enough for everyone.
Who are these guys? These guys are Valentinos.
Come on up! Got something big for you! Go, mother...
Headhunter skill, which I don't need. Money shard. That guy was rich.
Well, this is the place. Tick, 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 tick.
I really should do a series of... Oh, very inspirational. I put out my first BD today. Couldn't have done it without you. I would love to have some Cyberpunk themed puzzles, but with family friendly. Hey, River.
Hey, V.
How you holding up?
Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
So, what happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
First, take a look.
Hello, my name is Arif Iqbal, and this is WNS News. Today's story. A routine roadside inspection led the NCPD to the trail of a dangerous abductor and murderer. The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene.
1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2AA6244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up! Easy, officer. Relax. Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054.
The boy from the footage is LeVar Martinez, age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and genetic material of 7 other missing teens were also found in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot, he has not regained consciousness, making interrogation impossible. Please stay tuned
Peter
to
Pan.
WNS News for
An old
developments
case?
in the
You were
story.
looking for him?
Never heard of him. Didn't cross my desk.
What's the problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Oh, Jesus. Randy's disappearance. Know anything else?
My sister and I don't get along that well. I don't know much. Just wish I could have been there for her when she needed it most.
What, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case?
More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. Gonagle took the lead on it. Lazy-ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit.
No way I'd let this lie.
I know. And that's why I'm asking for your help.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams.
Sorry, dreams?
Dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way. It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. They record dreams that can be played back as PDs.
Got access to these dreams?
Not yet, but they keep them in the lab we're headed to now.
Game bugs like that are funny. Game bugs where it's like, here is a mission. Oh, by the way, when you start the mission, it's going to auto-fail, is not funny. But game bugs where there's like a burnt-out car in the middle of the street and NPCs are just walking through it, that's funny. That's
Okay.
I don't care about
Got
that.
an appointment?
Not exactly. We'll go in together, but, not through the main entrance.
Oh, we're gonna break the law.
We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
Teachings of the Temple.
Shouldn't be anyone inside. The lab's in...
Welcome to the truth that sleep and death are twin sisters, beneficent, healing, and vivifying, but gradually making its way through the scientific as well as the religious world, bearing on its winos, faith and trust in the fundamental lays of life which underlie all phenomena, and casting down forever the great Moloch of fear which stands at the gates of all men's minds, ready to devour each child of hope which has been conceived and born in joy of life. Time and space are annihilated in dream life because of the rapid action of the energy of the mind when freed from bonds of matter. And life in a state of dream is a force haste of what life may be when the coarser grades of matter, which now hold the embryonic God-man in bondage, are refined, and the energy which now must act under all the difficulties man has ignorantly thrown up by unnatural, unwise methods and practices, though countless incarnations, will then be guided by and controlled by the higher or spiritual will of man for the perfecting of a body as much superior to the bodies of present races of mankind as the latter are superior to those of animal creation. Are you kidding me?
Audit, so make all the noise you want.
How are we gonna find this brain dance?
Look for a room where they edit the dreams of autistic kids. Oh, and remember, Peter Pan's real name is Anthony Harris.
In recent years, a list of commonly feared numbers such as 41366 has grown now to officially include the number 91. While the phobias of other numbers have origins well studied by science, the tetraphobia derives from the fact that the Chinese words for death and four sound similar. We can still only hypothesize about the rise of 91.
Don't store any BDs in this area.
Patients afflicted by a phobia of the number 91 often complain of recurring nightmares in which a giant countdown reaches 91 and then suddenly stops. When they attempt to restart the countdown, it transforms into a bright yellow board with vermin crawling all over it. The shared experience has already spawned unproven conspiracy theories which, among other things, claim that the dreams are transmitted via either electromagnetic waves, the digitized minds of mysterious Netrunner sect, rogue artificial intelligence, or classified nanochips installed by Night Corp agents. None of these outlandish ideas contain a grain of truth, of course. So what is it that causes the phobia to manifest in such intense reactions? That much yet remains unknown. But so many scientists often claim the truth is out there. Without full knowledge of the phobia's origin and its underlying factors, how can you treat it? Studies thus far have shown promising results for conditioning patients by induced dream states in which the number 91 is inverted to the number 19.
Got some kind of shard, but it's blank.
Surely an inverted 91 would be 16. Although this method remains in clinical trials, experts are optimistic the 91% success rate will only continue to improve. What? Security update. I would like to remind everyone that upcoming audit and changes in security. I'm willing to answer any immediate questions following guidelines. There's no wiggle room in this. Time to be determined later. You'll get new double verification access signatures. You'll receive individual emails with relevant details.
Empty brain dance case.
Give it a rest. I'm reading. Polygraph before leaving the facility. Do the polygraph before leaving work. Oh my god. Just remember not to mention our latest study to those NCPD slug bones because they wouldn't understand it anyway. Audit. I'd like to congratulate your very own Dr. Yoan Packard on the recent strides she has made in the field of pediatric autism therapy. Okay. Beat around the bush. Project decisions. The following projects have been green-lighted to continue next quarter. Neurotransmitters and selective countermeasures in combating the effects of stress, cyberpsychosis, audiovisual stimulation in autism therapy, limited environmental stimulation as treatment of antisocial behavior. Right. This is where I used to get a whole bunch. In the previous version of the game, it used to you used to have every medical thing you got you'd have to use. Now they recharge, and in here I'm pretty certain I used to get a whole bunch of medical stuff. That's not the case anymore. Someone just left a legendary pistol at work. There was something popped up as a message. HR documents. Okay. Can't open that door. Okay. Can't open that door. Can go to the bathroom. Can go to this bathroom. Who hides money in a medical cabinet? Files. Brain dance conditioning in cyberpsychosis. Studies that use brain imaging methodologies have shown a progressive reduction in brain volume, but a swelling of the ventricular system and volume of cerebral cerebrospinal fluid produced by people who suffer from cyberpsychosis. Other studies have found differences in the degree of cortical nerve cell depletion between stage 1 cyberpsychosis patients treated pharmaceutically and those who received brain dance conditioning. Increased loss of cortical nerve cells was detected in those using pharmaceutical treatment, from which had been concluded that brain dance conditioning has a neuroprotective effect. And there's more information about the fear of the number 91. Okay, that's all the same stuff. Overtime, voluntary versus mandatory. Woohoo. Close to 0% to finding the thing in the in that filing cabinet. Fear of number 91. Security update, small step, geese. You read Kazma's email congratulating Arwood. Eugene must have been very pleased with her strides. Goes up where a couple all of a sudden gets an NCPD contract. Wow. I love the stuff that's just fed through this. Symbols in dreams, electric sheep and unicorns. Right. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Brain dance conditioning and cyberpsychosis, phobia of 91, security updates, more steps for Melissa Rory, latest research. Based on the research, patient suffers from relapses of antisocial behaviours. The recommended treatment approach is limited environmental stimulation, increased doses of neuroleptics. Fairly common problem amongst members of MaxTech, okay. Project thing, important on staff this week's audit. Okay, cool. Okay, there's 2 rooms. Let's go left to right. Nope. The light there looked like a legendary cube for a second. Perfume? Scanning it. BD chair, used to provide users with maximum convenience. Why can't I scan that cabinet?
Hey, River! Think I got it!
Found something?
Have a good one,
Not yet.
Eric.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's
River.
face. Yoan!
What are you doing here? You got kicked off the force.
Wait.
Just suspended, actually.
What did she mean by that?
He hasn't told you?
Yoan, please, listen to me.
Are you in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
I remember her, those eyes.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But we store evidence here, and we have strict protocols.
Protocols. Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please.
Get
Can't
out
leave without
now!
Peter Pan's dreams.
I'll say it one last time. Out!
Damn it, Yawen. Who the fuck do you think you are? Remember your first med school exam? You know the one. Passed it with flying colors. Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you. This man, he only takes. He never gives anything back.
River and I get along. We're friends. Hasn't let me down yet.
Sorry about this,
I
Aaron.
thought us friends too.
That why you're refusing to help him out?
Harris's dream, BD. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What? Why?
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
I'd like to...
Try audiovisual stimulation.
But he isn't on the spectrum.
A favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
Any reason you haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience. And not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. That mean you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
Oh, this runny nose is killing me. Normally I wouldn't be so stressed, but I'm on stream.
Cops seem to like you. Could be this one sniffing around for something extra.
No, River's all right.
Yeah.
Can tell you got something to say, so say it.
Me? No, just maybe this cop's flying straight in your pants.
Quite an observation on human behavior coming from a fucking stack of data in my head.
Okay. Let me hear it.
Lost your badge. Didn't tell me about it. Why?
I don't know.
Makes you a bit of a lead head, doesn't it?
Yeah, that'd do. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
It's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. Besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Think Yawen will actually help us, all things considered?
Yeah, these tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Sign me up. We find Randy, and we find the bottoms of a few bottles.
It'll be my pleasure.
While the ride is going on, I'm going to step away from the microphone a bit and try and clear out this nose. This is terrible. Hopefully that's better. Love the way they've coded this. I wonder if they've done it by just programming the destination and he drives to the destination but reacts to the traffic conditions. I doubt it's fully scripted. I mean, I could check that by comparing this to the last time I played it, which would have been late 30s in my last playthrough. I think I played 42 sessions in my first playthrough, and this is session 42 in this playthrough, but Phantom Liberty got added. So even though I feel I've been more efficient in this playthrough, there's a lot more content to get through. So I feel I haven't done as much of the base game content in this playthrough, but I've done, what, 20-something hours of Phantom Liberty content so far?
All right, this is it. It's sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend, a long time ago.
And changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
Actually, it's not terrible. Most sources indicate that the governments of Peru, Brazil, and Chile have come to the solution of the no-called nomad problem in an attempt to prevent illegal transnational movement and typically temporary settlement of nomad clans across South American continent. They plan to see all borders to undocumented persons of dubious origin. Protestations from scholars, human rights groups, and even corporate representatives have thus been ignored. Some corporations voiced concerns that stifling the flow of migrant work could lead to economic decline and unpredictable social unrest. For example, some experts predict local Brazilian workforce will simply be too small to meet the employment demands of ongoing major agrocorp ventures. This push for tight and anti-nomad immigration policies comes as yet another heavy blow from South American governments against an already heavily targeted demographic. More information continues to surface about the so-called long return, where hundreds and thousands of nomads lost their jobs without warning and had their equipment, much of it personal, not company property, illegally seized by government authorities. Most labourers were relocated from North America specifically for this work and, without corporate support, were forced to vacate the hazardous area formerly home to the Amazon rainforest in a week's time. With their only lifeline suddenly severed and no legal basis for staying, many dozens of thousands attempted to find a way home, even if that meant walking much of that distance. Initial reports show staggering figures for numbers who died during this mass exodus. Many still ask why. Who benefits from these anti-nomad policies and border closures if not the South American nations or corporations? Many speculate that lobbyists from Orbital Air and other lunar colony representatives played a key part. Their objective, some allege, is to limit opportunities for migrant and contract work so more will be forced for the sake of survival to accept employment in the notoriously difficult labour conditions of low Earth orbit and on the moon. Wow.
River. You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Greetings from depression. I was 15 years old, set to fail 4 of my classes at school, but I could barely get out of bed, much less drag myself to the bathroom and take a shower. At first my parents were worried, treating me gently, but after a few weeks their patience began to run out. Sorry about tapping the microphone. And that's when it started. Snap out of it. Just go for a run, you'll feel better. Why don't you talk to your friends? Quit feeling sorry for yourself. Why do you have to be sad about it? Other people have it worse. Words that even after 10 years of therapy, medication, a stint in a psychiatric ward, and many relapses of depression still ring in my ears. Anywhere, anytime, every day, and they still cut just as deep. Oh boy.
Joss, meet V.
So V, is this about my Randy?
Joss, I don't know how to say this, but Randy was abducted.
Abducted? But he's alive, right? River! Tell me, damn it!
Police caught the guy, but he caught a bullet and he's in a coma being watched.
But where's Randy?
We're looking, Joss.
Here?
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
It's a mirror door, but it doesn't show me. That's very weird.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Are you Canadian?
Uncle River!
Where'd you guys come from?
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your girlfriend?
Just a friend.
You gonna stay over?
We'll see. Your mom's waiting for you with dinner. This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around, I'll check the trash.
Liberum arbitrium. Pretentious bodily drawing, sloppy symphonic source. Chromatic rock pretend. Oh, okay. I vaguely remember reading this last time. I can take
Got some
Randy's
kind of key here. Real fossil.
Not quite what we're looking for, no.
Stealing his money. There was a scan point.
Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band?
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day.
They all die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November as the darkest hour of the night, when the dawn seems just as far off as the spring that will never return. They leave little behind, a small stack of last century's new papers, a few chipped cups, clothes already smelling of the casket. Under their closed eyelids fits a muted kaleidoscope of memories, flashed by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on the hardening diorama of a long life that, in its final moments, always seems to have been far too short. I didn't need to read that. Still.
Some kind of game here. Shipping code on it.
Jeez. Can still see the nicks from those first years we measured the kids.
I grabbed the key.
Left his favorite hoodie in the closet.
This seems to be bugged. Oh, here we go.
Expensive tech. Randy had the scratch for this?
You're joking.
And the key is back. Do I actually have multiple keys, I wonder? It did say it was blue. Yeah, Randy's antique key. I now have 3 of them.
No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. And we gotta get in. But I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
Let me give it a shot.
55551C55.
Eureka.
Help me scour this, will you? Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
Black Metal has produced countless charismatic characters, but the uniqueness of Aidan Burrows, known by monikers Noma and Bulberth, is perhaps a class of its own in the genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue. Some call him a genius, others a fucking psychopath. When a person like Burrows becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to rouse security outside the metal world. There's no diminishing the lasting mark he's left in black metal, but even music more broadly. Most agree that he was the driving influence in a new wave of metal artists and bands like Tainted Overlord who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene. Randy's writing. The silhouette of a gaunt female figure began to take shape amongst the ebb of the inky fog. By its long braid, the woman had held a severed head, only one eye socket clearly visible. Decay had already long begun to melt the flesh's face, exposing the white of bone underneath. The other side fared much better. Then, without uttering a sound, the woman shifted her gaze to pierce the eyes of the weary warrior. "Come kill me, I am ready for death," she shouted with a cold intensity, prepared to meet her end at last. Wow. Now, I actually wanted to check the messages. Anthony 34. Meant to call, sorry, spent half the day sitting in...
They caught Harris in a vehicle like that.
Police had all of Watson blocked off and I was stuck in traffic for hours trying to cross town.
I remember that day. He lives close to an old school.
Kind of living where his school, but it looks all different now, so I'm trying to find... I need to help my mum anyways, etc., etc. Do you have everything ready at your place? Almost. Just wanted to say thanks, skis in general. I'm just holding out.
True angel of empathy, this guy, huh?
I used to be like you, like all of you. I wasn't spared a life of others, cruel twists and turns. Worst of all, my best friend died. Shit, sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? Rare muscle disease. His body just got weaker and weaker until he was a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything. There is no possible way I could. Of course, anyone who could help, he couldn't afford. If he just had the means, he could have bought some super drug or a new body or, I don't know. Worse luck than the disease was being born into a poor family. Anyway, that's why I do what I do. I couldn't help my best tune. Okay. Hey, I hope you don't mind, but I used my admin privileges to find you in RL. Identity.
Sent him the game as a present.
A good reason.
The one you found in his drawer?
The same. Shipping code suggests the prick sent it from the Badlands.
I'm toking again, so I don't know why I keep doing it.
This guy baited Randy like a pro.
Perfectly normal person, Eddie. You're just like anyone with a giant... Holy cow. From Natalie to Brandy. Thanks for yesterday. City from up that tower looks so just beautiful. I honestly felt speechless. Maybe that's just because I don't love heights. Really, it was nice. Maybe next time I'll take you to the city. Head to Japantown. Grab a bite. You'll love it once you see it. Oh my lord. Tell you what, I think your sights really know that.
Do you? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Not only did they agree to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
I understand. Didn't have a normal family either. My mum died young and my dad, he just tried to give me a future. It wasn't easy. though, trying to make a living from once the cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually, all just out beneath his feet, the cattle, the business, deep depression took his life. I'll tell you this so you know you're not the only one who's lost a father. I understand you so well. The only real difference is it was nomads that stole your dad from you, and for me it was a corrupt corpse and their dirty money grabs. That's why I hide all of my activity from corpse. Trauma team and biotechnical would be all over me in a second if they knew what I got up to. But I don't have to explain all that to you, Randy. You get it. I know you'll keep all this just between us Chumbers. Stay strong, buddy. I know that you got it in you. Hey, Nat, check out the site Drugs Up.
Natalie must have been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link?
So hang on. Check out the site Drugs Are Bad. When you're there, click on the image, the red one with the people in it.
Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
Tony's Shelter.
Page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ.
Welcome to Tony's Haven. The place you've been looking for, the place you can become the best version of yourself, thanks to Tony. I live here with my friends. They came here because they were fed up with seeing their life go to waste, just like you. Think of me as a farmer who looks after his livestock. Knowing what's coming, that is terrible. Get acquainted and stick around. Together we'll show those old fams what we're capable of. No idea what I'm talking about? Don't worry, I'll explain everything in good time, but it's time for you to decide. Do you want to remain a shadow of yourself or become the person you always dreamed of being? Introduce yourself and stick around.
This is fucked.
I know who you are.
Guy
You're the boy who's
preyed
been
on
rejected
troubled
by
kid.
society.
Made habit to target boys like Randy.
This is my fault. If I just paid more attention. Just talked with him more.
Hey, come on. You're not the one at blame here.
There was a file here.
Deleted, looks like, but the name's still there.
That name. Wasn't the video file on Randy's comp called something like that?
Yes, it was. It's that one.
Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
Kyle, Brandy. Hey, you won't answer my text. Won't answer my hollow. Still alive, man. I've spent a strictly Valentino tumor of mine. Just got to pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give both kidneys for this thing. I'm still holding you free of charge like some gonk. Get Harris's IP address. How would I do that?
Could try to pin Anthony's IP address.
BD1C.
Got it. Afraid I can't do much more, though.
Perfect.
That cartoon, River, could be what we've been looking for. Said yourself we need something that'd get Harris to dream. Send it to Yawin.
Right. Sending it now. Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning. And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite. Listen, let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
Dorian, please.
But it really tastes like boogers. Ugh.
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed, then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
We'll know more tomorrow.
I sent some evidence to the lab. There's a chance we could know where to find Randy by morning.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
River, tell me, and be honest. Will you find him?
River's a hell of an investigator. Brandy's good as found.
Won't give up until I do, Joss. Joss, you mind if V takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No. Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through.
Oh, man.
To the end.
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way all right?
Yep. Gonna go hit the sack soon.
Eric, nice of you to mention Indian food. Normally...
Can't be easy, raising 3 kids on your own.
Sunday nights, which is what
Well,
it
it
is
wasn't
here,
any
is when I
easier
would
with my
do
husband.
Indian, but I'd probably end up skipping
In
it
fact, the
tonight.
best days were when he didn't come home. There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway, that was his world. But at home, let me tell you a story. This one time he took Dorian into the city. Had some errand to run, just father and son. He came back that night, dead-ass drunk, raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
How'd he die?
The Aldecaldos told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means.
You could have met
They
me.
showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
Definitely could have met me. Man, I love good Indian food.
V, wake up.
Not done sleeping.
Yalwyn called. It worked. The cartoon. He's dreaming.
You got the BD?
Right here. Slot it in. Jack into the computer. I want to see it on the monitor.
That doc of yours is quick. Not bad.
There's a lot of very good Indian restaurants around where I am, Eric.
What's the matter with you, Anthony? I have to report this. I hope you understand that. This isn't normal behavior. Anthony, you killed Liam's turtle.
He was sick. He wouldn't eat, stayed in his shell. I just wanted to help him.
I've been to Bucker Slice.
By injecting him with HGH? What were you thinking? Is this something your father taught you? Good people took you in, extended their trust.
This is how you repay them? Your friend died. I understand. But that is no excuse.
Fuck you.
What did you just say? Okay, I've had enough. Principal's gonna hear about this. Your foster parents, too. I see. Like father, like son.
What the hell is that food? Drugs are bad. Memorial to the
I
2044.
recognize this shooting. It was a case study back at the academy. Give me a sec to check which school that was. Laguna Bend. Oh, looks like the whole town got flooded in the 50s. Well, at least we know the general area where Harris lived.
Guess that'd be that.
Laguna Bend School? Holy cow! Judy could be one of these kids. This is where Judy grew up. I don't know that yet. Teacher, cheap World War Night City mid-2040s. There's something else to scan?
Trophy. Old one. Dating from 2042. First place in an interscholastic wrestling tournament.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You can't talk about my dad, you prick! You can't! You can! He was sick, weak. I just wanted to help him.
What? What is going on?
Tony! Where you going now?
Harris looks even younger here.
There's something to scan here.
See that? Cow's sick, like the rest.
Come here!
Coming!
Got no way to ID him. Kid's father was a real hard ass.
Looks like a cattle bioscanner for checking vitals.
Tony, come here!
Yeah, Dad?
You forget something? I asked you a question!
I don't know.
Choline and methionine levels. See anything odd?
Too low?
You were supposed to check before school. What do you gotta say for yourself? Cow's gonna die because of you. Gonna kill it like you killed your mama.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just dial up her hormones. And shut off that goddamn cartoon! How many...
Cattle injectors for hormones, antibiotics. People ate meat loaded with this shit.
Many times I gotta tell you not to leave it like that, hmm? Half the day I spent trying to turn that shit off.
Supplements in the feed for disease-free livestock.
All flavoured.
That shit off.
This is one of the creepiest quests in any game ever. Who's that person? So there's a person there. Oh, he's seeing his mother. Oh my god, I missed that last time. So... I can't see what the data pop-up is, but I don't think it's anything... It can't scan her. But when you play through, he's seeing... Oh, look at that.
Ah, that's our cartoon. Little Tony really seemed to love it.
Guess that'd be that.
What? I remember this being completely screwed up, but holy cow. Soft sis, okay. I need to check a Discord message. Okay.
Think this might be the place, V. It's a recent memory. Gotta be his hideout.
Got a clock. An hour to midnight.
There's something in this previous...
Got some cables.
Used for powering farm devices, okay. Then there's the clock, designed for special agricultural use. Well, it wasn't so much a challenge, Eric. It was more just a series of puzzles that I could use to showcase what I'm doing. But cool.
Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion.
Fuel. Must have been an auto shop or something here at some point.
Turret and anti-personnel mine parts.
Oh, fuck me. Treats the kidnapped boys like cattle.
Oh my god, I remembered this, but it's still bloody terrible. There's something going on in the sound layer. Ah.
Hearing what I'm hearing?
Trash barge. That's the signal to dump. Has to be a landfill nearby.
That's half of the areas outside the city.
Look, another one.
Fire department search stamp right here. City South. Perfect. Don't see Randy anywhere.
Oh, this is so creepy. Every time I play this, it's going to be so creepy. There's something to scan here.
Terminal controls the pens. Gotta be another deck somewhere for the mines and turrets. Signage on the farm model points to Petrochem.
Where are you up to, Mike?
I want to try and make one of these a Cyberpunk puzzle as well. I just don't know what to do. I mean, they just something I can do as a even a 1 or a 2 puzzle Sudoku series.
River, I know this place.
What? You've been to this farm?
A while ago. I can see it now. I know how to get there.
Shit, V. Knew it was a good idea to bring you along.
Because I've been here before. Because I came into here before, and I've done the quests in this area, it actually knows it. This is cool. So when I played through last time, I hadn't been here before, but because I've been here before and done other stuff in this area, that's awesome. That's really cool that the game design doesn't treat you like an idiot.
Where was that farm? You sure you remember?
Southeast of the city, just a few miles out.
Let's go.
That's so cool. The fact that because I've been there before, it actually turns around and says, I know this place. That is stunning. So they were clever enough to trigger a flag to say, if you've been here before, remember that so you can recognize it. This is such good game design. Over 200 hours played in this game, and I'm still amazed by the thought they put into it. That is exactly the sort of thing that more games should do.
This work.
It's gotta work. Done more in 2 days than the NCPD accomplished in weeks.
Not hard to do, but yeah, you're right. Thanks, V. For everything.
We'll find him, River.
If I'd only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I'm his uncle, V. and I wasn't there for him. Fuck!
This is so... 200 hours and I'm still blown away by how beautiful that game design is.
Hold on, Randy. Please hold on.
Because I'm pretty certain the first time I played through it, it was narrowed down to 2 farms and we had to do some more investigation and stuff to check it out. But because I'd been there before, it's like, I know this place. That is so cool. So what that means is if I'm doing a playthrough, when I do some of the earlier quests in that area, go to the location so when I get here I can remember it. This is so well designed. So that rewards you for exploring. More games need to learn this, because how often do you turn around in games and you encounter things where it says, "Ooh, if only we knew this location." It's like, I've been there, I've done other quests there. It's like, you're going to have to check where this location could possibly be. It's like, I know where this location is. So beautifully designed. More games need to learn from Cyberpunk. This game is stunning. Playing through this game, it should just be almost an understanding some of these concepts. Not necessarily playing through the game, but understanding some of these concepts should basically be a primer for many game developers.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
What's the green light? Why can't I initiate an overload on that? Slow and methodical.
It's gotta be here. Have a look around.
Braindance Kit. You're able to play all commercial braindances formatted on compatible data storage media. For safety and certification reasons, this device should never be modified or tampered with in any way. Okay, messages. I can help you. Chatting with Anthony. I live in... Oh, Lord.
Could be a switch somewhere. Try disabling the defense system, then haul ass to the barn.
Tinkerbell? Oh, that's freaky. Understanding your teen. Teenagers' years are truly the most difficult period in a person's life. Not only is it a time of enormous hormonal changes to the brain, but also a time of searching for one's own identity. The teen starts to seek authority figures outside the family, most often amongst their peers, but also among celebrities, rocker boys, and even fixers or mercenaries. To become an authority figure to teen, all you really need to do is have a unique style, maybe throw in a few nice phrases, criticizing the system, and most importantly, convince the teenager you and only you understand. I don't understand teenagers. Local network. I pushed the wrong button. It's the user manual, and that's the messages. Through to hear you overcoming your... Find a way into the barn. Exude authority. Speak with conviction in absolutes and never ever lose confidence in yourself. Practice a rule of reciprocity. Make sure people always feel like they owe you something. Be unavailable. Make yourself seem like a very busy person whose time is more valuable than theirs, even if meeting is a sacrifice. Demand engagement. Remember that if a client is forced to give you enough attention, backing up will be even harder. Make them like you. Oh, this is creepy. Most fundamental yet effective manipulation technique is what we call undermining. For the manipulator to get targets to do what he or she wants, the target must first accept the manipulator's opinion as true or valuable. This is easiest to achieve by making the target feel inferior through harsh criticism. The more accurate, the better. I don't mind taking this guy's money, I have to say.
V, get down!
Why?
Damn it, right behind you!
What?
River, come here, quick!
He's here. Randy!
Mine's everywhere. And they respawn. Wow, okay.
Oh, fuck.
He's hanging in there. We made it. V, shut down the machine. Can't unlink Randy otherwise. Randy! 1052. I repeat, I've got a 1052 at a farm south of the city. Yes, send the fucking squad! Yeah, relaying coordinates.
We are proud to present second revised edition of Make It Go Boom, the only make-your-own explosive guide you'll ever need. Previous edition was a smash hit. However, just like in the previous edition, the authors and publishers bear no legal responsibility for any incorrect adherence to the production processes in this book, or even correct adherence to the result in an unexpected premature explosion. If you want to play with pyrotechnics, you take the risk.
Do it quick, damn it! Oh, and watch for automated defenses on site. They're substantial. Hurry! Gotta shut it off!
And this is where brain dances are cool. You feel like you've been here before, even though you haven't. Chemicals, the invisible killer. I've got this one. Why is this quest? We long know the AV crisscrossing skills are busy dumping harmful substances in the air, such as aluminium, carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and sulfuric acid. Studies have also revealed the presence of dead red blood cells and E. coli, as well as sodium chloride. Now you don't need a degree in science to know the harm these substances create on the body. Where sulfur compounds can lead to cancer, heart disease, and other illnesses. Okay.
Shut down that damn contraption, V!
Okay, all disconnected.
Check the others. Could still be alive.
Right. Been dead a few days already. It's okay. Don't be scared. We're here to help. A bit dehydrated, but you are gonna be fine.
V, help me with Randy.
You wanted me to check the others.
Alive. Whoa, easy
Hey,
there.
Keys.
You're all right now.
V, Help me with Randy! Need to loosen this! Help me!
Randy, hey. You got this, buddy. Here with your uncle. It's gonna be all right.
This quest is so creepy.
We did it, River.
Yep, we sure did. But I'm not about to leave it like this. The horror that bastard inflicted. Can't let it go.
What do you want to do? Zero him?
Exactly. Squeeze the life out of him with my bare hands. Sick fuck has to die.
No, River. Want that fucker's blood on my hands, too.
Appreciate your dedication, V. But this is between me and Harris. Gonna take him out in my own way. Amidst all this confusion.
Just remember. Say the word, I'm there. You can count on me.
Need a little time to myself now. But I'll remember.
Hey, we're ready for evac. Are you riding along or not?
Really, V. Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it. And holler if you change your mind. Or if you're just in the mood to holler.
I'm not going to meet Hanako at Embers. This is broken. Can't move the dumpster. I don't like to beat on the brat quests.
Poor boys. All your years, ever seen anything like this?
I do need to meet with Jefferson Perales, so, but I'll be honest with you, after that, I'm glad the game has stuff like this, but so I'm probably going to get to Jefferson's apartment, and then actually what I might do is I probably want to meet with the Netrunner. So I might go to where this is and then end the session. It's been nearly 2 hours. Maybe it's time to do some more main quest. I feel like there's a whole heap of stuff that just hasn't appeared. I don't know if it's been... In the base game, there's stuff that's timed, and if you do Phantom Liberty, then you miss some of the timed stuff in the main game, which feels a bit weird. I mean, I like that there's some timed stuff, and that you don't have to do absolutely everything, but some of those quests are absolutely stunning, so missing some really amazing quests because you were doing Phantom Liberty feels off. doing 160 mile an hour. I still think it's kilometers an hour through the the center of the city. That was cool. Getting air on the hill and then using that air to bounce off the top of a car. That, however, was completely unavoidable. Because you're going fast, the car comes out, braking doesn't actually do anything. So if a car comes out like that, you're just having an accident. And if when you have an accident, it calls the cops, then yeah, the heat mechanic, I am going to need a break after this. I think I'm going to need a shower and a clean up. And it's weird. I start associating bits of Night City with bits that are similar in cities that I know. Like, I keep associating this area with, like, the Docklands, not Docklands, but a bit like Docklands, but I'm thinking more the area in Melbourne, which is south of the Yarra. I think this is down near where I started the session. Oh, no. Oh, right. It's weird. This area is absolutely stunning. I love this design, and yet there's almost nothing here. Like, there's a few quests that bring you here, and it's cool, but you look down here, and it's like, what is there down here? It's like there's this market with almost nothing in it.
Got anything tasty and quick?
It's like they say, you either get tasty or you get quick. Here you get full spread, 2 in 1.
He's selling a knife.
Order number 48.
Oh, let me just check. 48. Sure? A whole pack of...
Yeah, 48.
Here, I thought monks had to give
That's a hell of an outfit, lady.
Why's everyone got it out for me?
I know. It's for a friend. Just helping a friend.
Okay, I'm going to end the session there.
I won't buy anything from you.
It is possible that I made decisions that mean that I haven't seen those quests, but the entire quest around Kenny Eurodyne and meeting up with Kenny Eurodyne, it's possible it's also that I just haven't done those gigs. Like, there might be gigs that I need to do to unlock them. So I've got to do some of these gigs, and they will lead to the Kenny Eurodyne stuff. So it's possible that I just need to do more of these gigs, and they will unlock those quest chains that will lead to more stuff. I don't know. I really don't know, because the way that this game threads through is cool. But I'm going to meet with the Netrunner when I do my next session. So that will be cool. Thank you, Keith and Eric, for dropping in. I'm going to take a bit of a break because I'm hoping to play more today. We'll see how we go, but my nose is feeling a bit congested. I'm going to have a shower, try and clean that up. I have hurt my legs, so I'm going to try and do something about that. Get some sleep, maybe have a snack, have some lunch, and then I might come back. Thank you, everyone. It's been fun. I do need to save the game, otherwise I will have made a terrible mistake. Yeah, 90 hours on this playthrough, but I'm having a ball. Yeah, thank you, everyone. And as always, good luck in Night City. Bye all.